Hey everybody, in this video I want to go over assignment 6, which is about selecting your positioning, product, and pricing strategies. And to recap uh, how we got to this point, if you recall, first we did a situation analysis, and then following that we set marketing objectives and selected our target markets. And this marketing plan PDF that's attached with assignment 6 is the same one that I've attached since assignment 4 and 5. It's my visualization of what it is that we're doing with the marketing plan. So from the last assignment, we set marketing objectives that are based on the situation analysis, and then the smart marketing objectives, we related them to the target markets, the audience that we are trying to reach to buy our product or service. And so now in assignment 6, we connect our positioning, product, and pricing strategies to our target market. Otherwise, if we don't do that, like it's not really going to speak to our audience, right? Like it's not going to make sense if we don't try to package or offer something that would be of interest and useful or have any kind of value to our audience. And I should say before I get into that, that I'm not necessarily going to go in depth about what positioning strategy is, what product strategy is, and what pricing strategy is. And that's why I put on the instructions right here that before you start on assignment 6 that you watch this video that I'm making right now, and also ensure that you have read chapters 7 to 10 because those will cover those different concepts. Now I will give you a kind of a quick overview of one of those concepts, which is positioning strategy. So from chapter 7, this is what positioning entails. We analyze our competitors' positions. Then we define our competitive advantage, we finalize the marketing mix, and evaluate responses and modify as needed. So the two parts that I wanted to point out here are step 1 and step 2. If you look at those should have been covered by the situation analysis that was performed in an earlier announcement. We have an idea of what it is that our competitors have to offer, and then we have an idea of the things that we do well with our product or within our organization that we can offer to our target audience. And between those two, we are able to give some kind of value proposition. How is it that we're different? And then we get an idea of what it is that we want to offer to our audience. So, an example that comes to mind is, let's see, a couple of examples. I Let's start with me. I'm shopping for a vehicle right now. And so I've always been a Toyota person, so I will continue to be a Toyota person. And one of the things that come with buying a Toyota is not just the car itself, but all the benefits that I perceive that I get with that. So that's when we kind of start working in these other concepts that go with product strategies and also pricing strategies. So the core product would be, whoops, the core product would be all the benefits that I would get from buying this Toyota product. So that would be, in my mind, what I perceive would be peace of mind, for example, because I wouldn't have to go to the shop theoretically, right? Or the way, at least from the experience I've had from all my Toyotas, I wouldn't need to worry about getting anything fixed beyond just maintenance stuff for at least 5 years, maybe more. There's also the benefit of being able to transport myself from my house to the store or to my work or wherever else I want to go. And then there's just the image of being a smart consumer, I guess. Or if I bought a really cool looking vehicle, everybody in my street will be like, "Ooh, look at that guy in the new fancy car." So those are the different benefits that I would get from that. Now, the actual product itself would be the vehicle. What color is it? How tall and wide, and how many tires does it have? Those different things. Does it have a great sound system? So the actual product. And then the augmented product would be the things that extend that. So there would be warranties, for example. There would be free oil and oil changes and stuff like that for the next however many thousands of miles. And so those different things are the things that a marketer should consider in light of what competitors are offering and then what also the organization offers the best. And then there's the next section there, pricing strategies. There's something to how something is priced that's also could affect the perceptions of your consumer. So here's another personal example. Last February, at the end of 2023, February 2023, we had that windstorm go through northern Alabama, and a part of my privacy fence kind of leaned over. And so when it got warmer, I asked for quotes from different fence companies, and the first ones the first ones that stopped by, they were like, "Oh yeah, we can do it for this price." And I was like, "Why is it so cheap? Is there something wrong?" Or so my point in saying that is, yeah, you could communicate value if that's what you're going for by pricing it up, right? Otherwise, if it's too cheap, consumers might be like, "Oh, this must be an inferior product," right? Or if your strategy is to be low prices, like Walmart, for example, then certainly you can market that. Like, what is it that Walmart says? Low prices, better living, or something like that. Yeah, let me look it up. Stand by. Oh, save money, live better, right? So since their prices are cheaper, you can buy their products and then you'll have money left over and you can live better because you could do more stuff with your money. So if that's what you're going for, then great. So there is a strategy to pricing your product or service. All right, so with all that said, let me go back to my original statement here. I just barely touched on the idea of these three different strategies: positioning, product, and pricing. Please read the chapters for more information. And now for assignment 6, let's continue. So you'll be working on the same document that you have been working on since assignment 4, where you did your situation analysis and then your target market and marketing objectives. So now you're going to add to this. So here's the marketing paper template. I showed you that. So there was like the target market, there's the smart goals. So then you'll be writing the position strategies next. And I wanted to point this part out. For this section, position strategies, you're not going to write about the position strategies specific to your organization or whatever it is you're doing your marketing plan on. I would like for you to just give me a general idea of things that would be included in this section. So describe it for me. And that would be the same for pricing strategies. So I'm not looking for you to do a break even analysis or any of the stuff that you will learn about pricing strategies. I'd like for you to just write about the different things that could go in this section, not specific to your organization. So hopefully that made sense. Now, the part that I do want you to actually do something specific to what you've been doing on for your marketing plan is this section, the product strategies. So tell me the core product. Whoops, I keep doing that. Actual product and augmented product. So if you recall what I talked about a few minutes ago, about my shopping for a new vehicle example. I talked about the core product, the benefits that I would get from purchasing this product, the actual product itself, like what is it, and then the augmented product. And then along with, I didn't really talk about product mix strategies, but that could be part of your readings right there. And then the rest of the instructions is just the same as your other assignments that I've given you. Is just a reminder to continue to use the same formatting that I provided, to cite your sources, to always to be keeping in mind what I'm looking for as far as sources. So I'm not looking for you to reach like the number of sources, for example, but I do want to see in-text citations and references so that I see that you're supporting ideas that you've taken from others in your paper. And then there's a reminder to use an academic writing style for you to double check your work for grammar and spelling, syntax, punctuation, and such. And then to get feedback from various places, including the Writing Center, from me, your peers. And then when you're done, attach your assignment 6 to this submission link. Okay, so that is what I have as an overview for assignment 6. Please let me know if you have any questions.